Tough love time. We're going to talk about stress management and health conditions. This is very, very important because what I see a lot is people who come in for a variety of conditions, and how they manage their stress in their daily life is a big, big component of making these conditions better or worse. Now, I'm not saying that all these conditions are caused by high stress and basically how we interact with that stress. But I am saying that it definitely can make things worse. So if you already have, let's say, fertility, if there's already a predisposition, so if you're already prone to fertility issues, and then you get in this cycle where every single time you're trying, you're going through this high stress scenario, what will end up happening is it will actually slow down your body's response. It will affect your hormone levels. And it makes sense if you think about it, right? I mean, think about hundreds of years ago. If you're under severe amounts of stress, then your body is in this fight or flight mode. And the last thing your body's thinking about is, hey, let's get pregnant. It just doesn't happen. Now, people who don't have that predisposition to fertility might not notice that much of a reaction. But people who do are going to notice severe issues, and then it snowballs on itself. So every single month, you get more stressed out when you're going to try. And then when you get more stressed out, it makes it where you can't get pregnant, and it just cycles through. And so how you manage that stress is absolutely important to fertility and health. Another example is anxiety, depression. So does stress cause anxiety? Well, it can in the short term, but long-term generalized anxiety disorder, long-term depression, stress itself is usually not the cause, but how you manage that stress, how you interact with that stress will definitely make it worse if you're not interacting well. So what do I mean by interacting? Not ignoring it, not pushing it down. This is what I do sometimes. It's like, I'm not stressed. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go for it like it doesn't matter. It does matter. What we do matters. So are you working on breathing exercises? Are you taking time to yourself? Are you spending time with your family? Are you, praying, meditating, like something to calm your mind, to empty your mind so it's not just constant thought upon thought? And that would be one of my biggest recommendations, is actually to find what works for you and something that activates your parasympathetic. It can be breathing, it can be acupuncture, it can be massage. There's a lot of different things that can activate the parasympathetic. But make sure you're doing these things regularly. Because if you do these things regularly, it's going to help prevent certain conditions getting worse. People with fibromyalgia is another example where stress and anxiety can actually make fibro worse. So that's what my recommendation is don't just ignore this. Don't just push it down and say, I'm not going to think about my stress levels. Instead, acknowledge them, look at them, and say, like, I see this as a problem. And then take action to do something about it. So what I want you to do is I want you to comment below, and I want you to comment what you do to reduce your stress levels, whatever that is. And if you don't have anything, then comment that as well, because I'm sure people in the thread will be glad to help you. I'll be glad to help you. But feel free, just comment below and tell me what you do for stress relief and stress management. Thank you so much. Tune into the next video, and I'll see you soon.